Mesdames, Messieurs, nous sommes de retour, toujours en direct depuis l'Université Mohamed VI des sciences et de la santé qui abrite le e-health 2024. J'ai avec moi sur le plateau Sean Price, responsable stratégie publique chez SPLUNK, leader dans le domaine de l'analytique offrant des solutions transformationnelles dans le secteur public et la santé, un opérateur qui est basé au Royaume-Uni. Welcome, Mr. Price.
Oh, hello. Lovely to be here. Thanks for having me.
We're happy to have you over. You say just like a fish in its tank, healthcare system need to adapt to their environment to thrive. Can you share with us your highlights, your insights, Mr. Price, in this context on guiding patients throughout a health pathway?
Yeah, sure. So I think, first of all, that everything has to be patient-centric. And
not fools.
Yeah, of course. What that means is that all of those services need to be really simple. When you talk about digitalisation, which, you know, through the whole event, we've had a lot of focus, obviously, on that.
True.
And you know, we need to make sure that it's both simple for the patient. You know, we talk about equitability of health across Morocco. That needs to be at the forefront, simplicity, because people won't engage with digital systems. Also, clinicians and you know, medical staff, that they need to have their lives need to be made easy. So, at the forefront, I think, of that pathway needs to be a simplicity that runs throughout the whole thing. If you get that kind of wrong, you're going to have a lot of problems, and I see it so many times where, you know, digital transformation will fail because they haven't got that simplicity in place, and that for me is the heart of everything. Put the patient-centric simplicity first. Yeah.
Digital resilience plays a critical role in the process.
Yeah.
You've highlighted this yesterday. Tell us more about it, Mr. Sean.
Yeah, so you know, thinking about digitalisation, you're moving, you know, telehealth, and, you know, moving people to patients where they're using phones and, you know, tablets and you know, kiosks and all sorts of other things. It's got to work. It's no good at breaking and failing all the time, because as soon as you move to a digital way of doing things, you become reliant on it so much. So if you get a failure in a big medical call centre, it means patients won't get appointments. It means, you know, essential procedures or even surgeries won't get carried out. So resilience means protecting, getting those things always running and spotting issues really early. So if you can spot issues within your systems at the earliest point,
early stage,
yeah, you can get it. And you know, and that's including cybersecurity. So cybersecurity is actually the heart, because when you get a cyber attack in digital resilience, it means everything stops, not just for hours, it can be for weeks and even months. You know, there's so many use cases around the world that show that. You know, I think during this digitalisation process here, we need to learn as much as we can around protecting patient privacy, protecting the data, protecting the systems, because without that, things don't work. That's what digital resilience is.
That's what digital it is.
Yeah.
Last question, Mr.
Yeah.
Price. With this significant digital transformation happening today in Morocco, what are your recommendations, the recommendations that you can give to Moroccan health professionals to actively exploring and how to navigate these changes that are currently happening in Morocco?
Yeah, so I think the first one is when you're going through this process, you have that vision and ambition. Yeah, so all about leadership. It's about waking up thinking, you know, this change is happening, digitalisation is happening, we're part of this, our teams are part of this. How do we bring them on board shaping that transformation? They've got to be part of it. You can't do it to people, you have to bring people along and do it with people.
Yes.
So I think that's the first key point. The
To
second,
mobilize as much people as we can.
Yeah, absolutely. Get people involved in it. I think that's really key. I think the second thing is having the start small, grow mentality. Thinking you're going to, you know, boil the ocean is you know, all of this huge stuff of a light switch. It just will never work. I think you have to take it step by step.
Step by step.
Yeah.
And it's okay. It's fine if we just start with baby steps. It's fine.
Baby step. 100%. But get the guardrails around that. You need to enable that innovation, and, you know, we talk a lot about data sharing. You know, that's absolutely fantastic, but you do need to have some guardrails around that as well. But again, it needs to work together. we need to collaborate, get people collaborating. That's probably my third point. Collaboration across these individual functions of the health system. Primary and secondary care all needs to work together. Integrated care, in fact. That's where we see a lot of the trend, continued trend, should we say, around preventative care. So how different agencies work together to prevent and reduce some of those chronic problems we see in society. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Price, for these insights. They are certainly helpful. Yeah. It was a pleasure to have you over.
Do you want me to bring the bee back?
Sorry.
Do you want me to bring the bee back?
The
bee.
The bee. Ah, okay. No? It was for sure.
No one knows about that, do they?
No bees are allowed. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.